Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your day. Just want to show you guys a couple of these beautiful snakes that have shed out. We'll start off with this pearl Burmese python. This girl is phenomenal. So glad I got her. She will be 3 next month. And over the last 3 years of owning her, it's been phenomenal. It's been super stress-free, unlike some of the ball pythons. And it's been really, really nice. She's super docile. When she was a baby, she'd like to hiss a little bit, but I've never been bitten by her. And she struck a little bit when she was a baby, but I think that's common for baby snakes in general, just because we're a lot bigger than they are, and they fear for their lives just a little bit. But her colors are really, really nice. I love the yellows. I love the whites. So this is the hypo and the albino mixed together. Both of those combos alone look really, really nice, but when you mix them together, this is what you get. And really, really nice all white belly. Beautiful snake. She's definitely getting some size on her. And I just have to say I feel sorry for the people down south that cannot own these, because you guys are missing out. Some people ask me if Burms are a good snake to buy, or first time snakes, or if you have ball pythons and you just want something a little bit more, but you're not really into the boas. Yes, definitely buy a Burmese, because, you know, she's almost 3 and she's a very, very handleable size. And if you want a monster snake within 2 years, just pump it full of food, feed it 2-3 times a week, and you'll have a 12-footer in 2 years. But I'm trying to, not get her fatty, have any heart issues, liver issues, or anything like that. Want her to live a good expectancy of her life. And she's not a breeder, so I have no motive to pump her full of food, to get eggs out of her, and to get that money. So she's just a beautiful pet, and I'm very, very glad to have her. The last 3 years, she does need a cage upgrade, so that'll probably happen here very, very soon, but she's still comfortable where she is, and I get her out all the time, so she gets plenty of exercise. So let's check out the other snakes that went into shed. All right, this girl's not even big, and she's just struggling to get out of her cage. So this girl is in a 9x3. Shockingly, she only sits in the back corner and rarely utilizes the entire length of the cage, but Pop-Tart is getting big. She's not even technically big yet. She'll triple in size. I'd say she's at least 7 feet, and she's well over 10 pounds. I'd say she's about 15 pounds, which doesn't seem like a lot, but this girl is pure muscle, all muscle. And this girl is on 1 pound rats, 1 pound rabbits, no problem. Could probably bump it up a little bit, but again, I want her to have a good life expectancy and not have any issues with some of these snakes getting super fatty, overweight, and dying too soon because of liver failure and all that other stuff. So that's a huge thing. I know I've been talking about that a lot in this video, but it's a big problem with these big snakes. People just want to pump full of food. They want big snakes for the internet. They want big snakes for TikTok and Instagram and YouTube without valuing the livelihood of these animals. And these girls are gorgeous. So I do have 2 females and a male. We'll get out the other female after her because she shed out. We haven't seen that girl in a while either. Not that they really look any different. They're just green snakes with a bunch of black spots on them. But this girl definitely does have a lot bigger personality than the Burm. And it's just a joy to have her. So she's 2019, early 2019. So she's definitely on her way to getting gigantic, which I'm super excited about. She hit her growth spurt about, I don't know, the beginning of this year, and she's still going through it. So pumping her, well, that sounds bad. I would say pumping her full of rats, but feeding her correctly, I should say. But you know how it goes. So she's basically eating every 3 weeks on a 1 pound rabbit or rat. So I need to probably get her off the rats, because once they get past jumbos, they're nothing but fat contents. Not that that's really a bad thing, but if you keep on feeding them all that, then they'll have issues. But you can see with her, good body tone, a lot of muscle on her. And, she's not that much bigger than the Burm, but man, the Burm and these boas that are 6 feet compared to her are little weaklings. So it'll be interesting to see what she's like when she's actually past 12 feet. But, I want her to hit 12 feet soon, just to have a really nice anaconda. But in the great state of Ohio, we need to have all these permits and all these other ridiculous stuff. But I'll probably have to go through that next year, depending on how she does over the winter time. So I don't fast her over the winter. I know some people do fast their snakes. I do not. I don't really see a point in it because I'm pretty sure they would eat whenever they get the chance in the jungles. So this girl's kind of going all over the place. But it's okay. It's a joy to have her out. I get her out more than any other snake. Yes, I will say that she is my favorite. And I will admit that to anybody that asks. But there she is, good old Pop-Tarts. And it's going to suck to put her back because I just want to hang out with her even more. So, yeah. We will put her back and I will check out the other one. So beautiful patterns on her. Super green. Love the yellows. I love the belly markings on her. So I don't think we'll look at the male this time around. But if you go on the Instagram and you check it out, the male is super dark compared to her. Love how yellow and green she is. But even the spots on her look really good. Like even where the placement is on them. And super excited to see where this girl is headed to in the future. So it'll also be interesting because my shoulder's a little messed up. I don't know if it's from work or whatever, but hopefully that doesn't determine what happens with her in the future. So we'll take out Mountain Dew. All right, so before we get out the next anaconda, you can see on her shed, which she just shed, all these white marks on here. I really don't know what's going on because she had this issue when she was a baby. I'm having this issue also with the new male anaconda. I had the same issue with Pop-Tart when she was a baby, but it's not happening anymore. I don't know if there's something going on with the water, with the city, but I'm noticing that the anacondas are getting these white marks on them, and then when they, like a couple days before they shed. So I really don't know what's going on, and I know they are soaking a lot more because of going into shed. I don't know if they're getting water spots. I know that, I have been told that the anacondas can get water blisters, not really water spots, but the blisters can happen on them if they sit in the water constantly. But if you guys know, I don't know if you would, but if you guys know anything about anacondas, please let me know. Or maybe even this happens with boas and stuff. They soak for too long, but their whole body is riddled with these white marks on it, and it appears to be like raised scales. So gotta get my snake hook because I don't want to get bit. We gotta play it safe around here. But it was all over the place, and then kind of on here, we can see little bumps and stuff along her body. They're not missing scale, they're just raised scales. I would assume it's water blisters. I'd hate to take the water source out, but only give like a little drinking cup because I know they do like to be in the water, but I think I need to limit them on their time in the water. So this is Mountain Dew. This is one that almost died 2 years ago. She's doing well. She's definitely growing a lot. You can kind of see some of the color changing on them, but it makes me nervous because of what's going on. So I don't know if I should be buying, distilled water from the grocery store, but it just sucks because they go to the bathroom every single day in the water, and flushing that out and filling up gallons and gallons and gallons of fresh water from the store would be, I think that would just be a waste of resources. But I don't notice this in any other snakes, but then again, no other snake really soaks themselves in the water like the anacondas do. So I think I'm just gonna, you can see a lot of these scales. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's all over the place. Just a bunch of raised scales, and there's nothing in her cage to cause that. So I'm just assuming it's from the water because the male got it too. And the male's in a tub because he eats better in a tub. But I don't know. I don't know what's about anacondas. And I've owned them for, I learned something new every day about them, but she doesn't seem to be, no blood, no missing scales, so I think everything is okay, but the iridescence on this girl is phenomenal. She does have a brighter yellow band behind her eye than Pop-Tart. She's a little bit more, I guess they're both very green. I guess she's more of a olive green or something like that. So super docile. She bit me the first day I got her. That was the first time I ever got bit by a snake, which was not comfortable. And I'm sure she'd try to bite me again if she really wanted to. But it's just a joy to have the anacondas because they're so personable. They can be extremely comfortable with you. And it's just a really nice topping a topic for discussion, you know, because everybody thinks that anacondas eat people or they're out to get you, and it's just clearly not true. Because I've got 3 of them, and sometimes they're scared of a mouse, especially when they're babies. It's super difficult to get them to eat. But this girl is beautiful, and I do like the patterns on her as well. The colorations, I mean, yeah, they look kind of the same, but I can see that they're different on some aspect of the different tints. And then, like I said, the band behind the eyes on her is a little brighter than Pop-Tarts, but she's a 2020, so she's a little small. Been feeding her pretty well lately because I feel she's too small. She does need to plump up a little bit, and you know, over the last year she's definitely put on some really good size. But I just really have to watch out for the water thing, which bothers me, because now that I'm noticing it and it's new, it didn't happen at all through the summer. I don't know if they put something weird in the water system, because I am in Ohio, so it's about to get freezing cold out. It's been cold. Been warm and cold and stuff like that, so I don't know if they do something for like a winter blend of the water or a cleaning agent or something, or make it not freeze. But I don't know, that's something that I really need to look into. But she is gorgeous, so that should be really it. I mean, there's some bunch of ball pythons and stuff that's shed out, but I don't think I really want to show you those after I've been showing you these beauties. But they're still locked together, or they're still together, a lot of them. I'm trying to breed some of the ball pythons. I have no locks, or I've not noticed any. They've been in there for about a week, and I take them out to eat. But, you know, I'm at work almost all day, so they could have locked together, and I just missed it. So hopefully we have some babies on the way. This lady right here is obviously years and years away from producing babies. That's like my goal, though, is to dive into the anaconda breeding. I got the 2 females and a male. Hopefully something comes of that. But again, I'm not pumping these full of food just to have babies. So we'll see what happens in the future. So I appreciate you guys watching the videos and the support. Hopefully you guys like these 3 beautiful snakes. And I think, you know, they're the largest snakes in the world, other than the retic and the rock, the African rock. I don't think I would own either one of them because I don't have the space right now. I'm just in my bedroom, and these 4 big snakes take up a lot of my time. So that's it. See you guys on the next video.